Worst mistake of my life, man.
Why would you say that?
Worst thing I ever did was took that deal with Jive.
And you had Chris Light here around at that time?
Rest in peace to Chris Light.
Papoose, a renowned rapper in the R&B industry and hailed as the next big thing in New York's rap scene, sent shockwaves through his fans and the rap community when he unexpectedly declared his retirement from the music industry. This abrupt decision left his devoted followers and rap enthusiasts in a state of disbelief, desperately seeking answers to the mystery behind his sudden exit.
I do not believe you're retiring. It's impossible. Nah, you're back. Remy don't believe you're retiring, right?
She don't.
Camille Mackey, better known by his stage name Papoose, was born on March 5th, 1978. While many associate the term blackballed with typical scenarios, Papoose's experience was quite distinct. His story serves as a quintessential illustration of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, yet being the right artist in the wrong circumstances.
Nah,
I'm done, bro.
Nah, why you done?
Bro.
Keep it real on the big show.
I'm telling the best way I could say.
It's almost contradictory to claim a deep appreciation for hip-hop in its purest form, or to be a true fan of rap, as it was originally conceived, and not be familiar with the name Papoose. His presence in the genre is undeniable, even though his journey has been marked by unique challenges and obstacles. During an interview, he said, "There was a lot of DJs who felt like that. When I met Slay, I was thinking everything that I saw in the industry was real. Eventually, we started putting hands on guys and I made it worse." Papoose's career tragically met its decline as he staunchly asserted that his name deserved to be uttered alongside the greatest in the world of rap. When confronted with questions about his status among the top MCs in the game during interviews, he often felt slighted by such comparisons. Moreover, he observed a frustrating trend where the goalposts were constantly shifting, particularly in discussions comparing record sales to the actual ability to craft and deliver powerful rhymes. This inconsistency in evaluating success seemed to compound his struggle to attain the recognition he believed he deserved in the rap world.
When I was just, on my path of working so much, being consistent, I just noticed that a lot of people was embracing it, so I said, this is the best.
In the late 90s, he seemed poised to become the next big rapper out of New York City, and he was tantalizingly close to achieving that status. He is most renowned for his close association with DJ Slay, his mixtape classics, and his unapologetic stance against all forms of injustice, which was a central theme in many of his tracks. He not only had the right appearance for the era, but also hailed from the epicenter of hip-hop, a place that had produced some of the greatest MCs of all time. So what prevented him from attaining the same level of success as other artists?
Always wanted to work with, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I reached out to Timbaland and he hit me back quick.
Wow.
He started sending me, I asked for one joint, he started sending me numerous joints.
If you were to ask him, he'd tell you that there were few who could truly rival his honed skills. Papoose is not just one of the many artists who fully comprehend what it means to be blacklisted from the rap game, but he also had to endure the criticisms and obstacles so that the aspiring MCs who came after him could witness and comprehend a fundamental misconception about the rap industry and the transformation of hip-hop music itself. He said, "The industry format and the industry way of releasing music, it did not work for me at all. So I said to myself, I'm going to create my own format and my own pattern and my own way of releasing music. I'm going to drop an album every month. Everybody told me don't do it, but guess what? It was the best I ever did in my life." Becoming a successful rapper or blowing up in the industry isn't solely about showcasing your lyrical prowess with an extensive vocabulary, whether it's innovative or not. Over time, hip-hop has predominantly shifted its focus towards how well your songs or albums perform in terms of sales and popularity. That's just the way it is. When you manage to sell a significant amount of your music, you're automatically perceived as one of the best in the game. Conversely, when you don't achieve those sales figures, there's always an assumption that there must be a specific reason for your perceived shortcomings, and the blame tends to fall squarely on your shoulders.
But once I got into the game, it got kind of a little different eventually, and I kind of like lost I lost the vibe of feeling that love.
Perhaps your lyrical abilities aren't as exceptional as you believe. Maybe your choice of beats leaves much to be desired. Or perhaps your personality lacks the essential charisma required to amass a substantial fan base. This is the narrative that defines Papoose's journey in the world of rap, an artist who is consistently underrated, frequently overlooked, and unfortunately blackballed from the industry.
First of all, I would get killed, man. I'm not trying to die, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick my fight, you know. She would destroy me.
But
man.
first of all,
Camille Mackey, hailing from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, earned the nickname Papoose from his grandmother, who affectionately used the Algonquin word for baby to describe him from the day he was born. This moniker stuck with him throughout his life and career.
But it does mean I have a new baby and I have to focus and give that baby my undivided attention.
Papoose's journey into the world of rap music was ignited when he first encountered the legendary sounds of Big Daddy Kane and Kool G Rap. One day as a young child, a family friend paid a visit to his home and played a Big Daddy Kane tape. Papoose, mesmerized by the music, couldn't resist the temptation. When the family friend momentarily left the room, Papoose discreetly pocketed the Big Daddy Kane tape and even pretended to help search for it when asked about its whereabouts. As Papoose already said, "For my whole career, everyone has known what I stand for: independence. For me, being in this position with TuneCore where I can directly contribute and help other self-releasing artists on the come-up is like magic. I understand what it's like to be in the studio, to be on the road, to chase your dreams as an artist, and I'm excited to help up-and-coming artists make their dreams a reality." His fans have also praised him. One person wrote, "Papoose is definitely one of the GOATs. His major downfall was that he was rhyming too complex in a time where hip-hop was dumbing down. He was the last of a dying breed in an era of 808s, snaps, and simplistic lyrics with hooks that were chanted. When Nas said hip-hop was dead, nobody believed it, but he was right. That era of rap was dead. Boom bap was dead." Another one added, "Being in my late 30s, I remember vividly Papoose being on a lot of my mixtapes in my college years. I was never big on his sound because it always seemed to be one note. And though I love the lyrical content, he didn't offer much in the way of variety, especially during a time where artists were more and more trying to set themselves apart." Inspired by the stolen Big Daddy Kane tape, Papoose dedicated himself to studying it daily, fueling his aspiration to become a remarkable rapper. According to both his peers and devoted hip-hop enthusiasts, Papoose indeed possessed exceptional rap skills. However, his challenges lay elsewhere, primarily within his own label, where his journey began.
yeah.
Because we both understand what it takes and what it's like when you got to get out there and work. So who's more better to understand than somebody who's been in that field?
Taking Big Daddy Kane as his muse to sharpen his lyrical prowess, Papoose took to the streets, fearlessly honing his craft. He embarked on a journey of dropping mixtape after mixtape, song after song, tirelessly building a modest but dedicated following among the streets.
I'm from dirty down the hill where them clicks get murked. Block lovers clicks for turf. I spit proper grammar.
Papoose made his initial foray into the world of rap thanks to an opportunity on Kool G Rap's Roots of Evil album, where he featured on the track Home Sweet Funeral Home. His journey faced a setback when he spent a year in Rikers Island. However, in 2004, DJ K-Slay, who had a regular segment on local radio showcasing unsigned artists with the hope of giving them exposure, caught Papoose's attention.
I asked for one joint. He started sending me numerous joints.
Wow, that's awesome.
I was like, wow.
Eager to seize this opportunity, Papoose started working on a song to submit to the radio station for K-Slay's program. However, he had an innovative idea at the time. He decided to personally deliver the track to K-Slay at the radio station, hoping to make a lasting impression and secure his spot on the show.
It wasn't hard, but it took me a while to realize how beneficial it can be in certain ways. Like, you just gotta know how to use it.
With a determination to not just submit his song, but to also put a face to his name, Papoose embarked on a mission to the radio station. However, as the weeks passed by, his submitted song never saw the light of day on K-Slay's show. Frustrated and fueled by a burning desire for recognition, Papoose decided to take matters into his own hands.
You physically had to sell CDs. Like, you physically had to be out there.
Yeah, I did that too. I stood on the corner with CDs like it was a pack and sold them.
He made a bold move by returning to the station, standing outside, and calling into the K-Slay show himself. Venting his frustration on air, Papoose expressed his disappointment at his song not receiving airtime. In a memorable moment, K-Slay responded with the now famous remark, suggesting that maybe Papoose should consider becoming a fireman, implying that not everyone can succeed as a rapper. Papoose himself once said, "I feel like people kind of lack skills and try to base it on it being an era thing or age thing, but I'm sorry to be the one to tell them that no, that's not a good enough excuse. Skills matter in every era. The skill of it always has to exist." After K-Slay's departure from the radio station, an impatient and incensed Papoose, accompanied by his crew, stood waiting outside. They confronted the DJ with aggressive determination, initiating a conversation that unexpectedly led to a remarkable turn of events. Intrigued by Papoose's fervor and undeniable talent, K-Slay found himself drawn to the young artist.
Let's go over here into the 85s first. You got these alleged records that these is selling. It's a known fact that these buying their own records, man.
In a surprising twist, he made a heartfelt commitment on the spot. K-Slay vowed to not only play Papoose's track on the radio, but also to take it a step further. He offered to sign Papoose to his Street Sweepers imprint, granting him the coveted position of featured artist. This pivotal moment in their meeting marked the beginning of a promising collaboration and a new phase in Papoose's musical journey.
You want to make sure you're doing things that entail a career. You know what I'm saying? On another level. You know, I love hip hop, I love rapping. That's always gonna be my passion.
In 2005, Papoose achieved a significant milestone when he secured the Best Underground Artist Award, catapulting him into the spotlight. His undeniable talent and potential caught the attention of none other than Busta Rhymes, who quickly developed an admiration for Papoose's skills. This admiration led to a collaboration when Busta Rhymes featured Papoose on the remix of his hit single Touch It.
I got New York City in the palm of my hand. Now I can make a tight fist and let it crumble ridiculous.
Papoose's exceptional talent didn't go unnoticed by major record labels, and a fierce bidding war ensued for his signing. Ultimately, Papoose inked a lucrative deal directly with Jive Records, securing a jaw-dropping $1.5 million contract. This signing was influenced in part by the label owner's son, who held a strong liking for Papoose's music and potential. It marked a significant turning point in Papoose's career, propelling him into the mainstream music scene.
My first deal was $1.5 million. Yes. Worst mistake ever in my life, taking that deal.
However, he called his first deal the biggest mistake of his life. It was the worst mistake I ever made in my life taking that deal, Papoose admitted, because I was independent for so long. You gotta realize I met Slay in 04. We ain't get a deal till 07. We was working hard. Mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. His distinctive talent and charisma within the label quickly made him a standout, and this didn't sit well with some envious and resentful executives who were unable to exert control over him as per the label owner's wishes. These unnamed executives devised a scheme to undermine Papoose's progress, effectively making him untouchable within the industry.
The world turned their back on me. And I'm like, yo, I can't follow the industry way of releasing music.
That's the old school way.
It don't work for me.
Their covert efforts included disapproving his music for release, sending him back to the drawing board multiple times. They also strategically refrained from promoting his live events and intentionally limited his budget, making it impossible for him to afford high-profile features and extensive promotional campaigns. These actions were aimed at stifling Papoose's career and hindering his creative freedom, ultimately creating a challenging environment for the talented artist within the label.
When you look at these mainstream artists out here, and they're releasing their music, they're promoting their music, they doing the Super Bowl. You cannot follow them because that doesn't work for you.
Repeated delays continuously hindered the eagerly awaited debut album release of the Nasrima Dream, an American ode in reverse to Papoose's profound affinity for wordplay. In his own words, these setbacks thwarted his opportunity in the music industry, which he never managed to reclaim. After just 1 year, he parted ways with Jive Records, but the lasting impact of those delays persisted.
The industry way of releasing music, it didn't work for me at all. So I said to myself, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create my own format and my own pattern and my own way of releasing music.
Following his departure from Jive Records in 2007, Papoose found himself back at square one, having to rebuild his reputation from scratch. This time, he embraced newfound creative freedom, choosing to impart knowledge and convey his message through his music. He used his platform to shine a spotlight on the prevailing injustices, including false imprisonment and the relentless harassment faced by black hip-hop artists at the hands of the infamous hip-hop police.
East Coast pop a bottle with y'all. West Coast pop a bottle with y'all.
It appears that the song Charades drew the attention of the actual hip-hop police, who initiated a campaign of scrutiny against Papoose. These law enforcement officers would show up at his live performances, subjecting him and his fans to harassment, ultimately discouraging attendance at his future shows. I got a mixtape I've been working on called Blackballed because that's what I am. I've been blackballed. I am the most feared MC. The industry is afraid of me, and that's the only reason why I'm not in the position that I deserve to be in. But I keep resurfacing because you cannot deny talent. You cannot stop destiny, Pap revealed in an interview. This relentless targeting eventually led to his once again being blacklisted in the industry. In addition to this, Papoose faced a legal battle as the Sam Cooke estate sued him over the song's sample, further impeding the song's chances of gaining traction. To compound his woes, newspapers launched a character assassination 2021 campaign, dealing a severe blow to Papoose's music career.
I'm gonna create my own format and my own pattern and my own way of releasing music. I'm gonna drop an album every month. And everybody told me, don't do it, this don't work. But guess what? It was the best I ever did in my life.
His outspoken and militant stance against the establishment proved to be his undoing, as it came at a high cost: the suppression of his voice. His fans believed that he was unjustly relegated to the category of a silent rapper, a label that implied his contributions were inconsequential and his efforts were in vain. This label, What's a Silent Rapper, is emblematic of how Papoose was unjustly portrayed and marginalized in the music industry.
Best underground artist, and then I think a year or two later, I won mixtape artist, period, overall.
Yeah.
So I think the one that you're talking about is when I won that award.
While Papoose faced significant challenges in his professional life, his personal life was not without its own set of problems. When one thinks of hip-hop love stories, iconic couples like Beyonce and Jay-Z or Gucci Mane and Keisha Cole often come to mind. It's no secret that being a celebrity couple comes with its own unique set of highs and lows. Many couples have managed to weather the storm of tabloid news and online speculation about their relationships. However, it seemed that one particular duo, Remy Ma and Papoose, might have been facing some serious relationship troubles.
So Remy Ma and Papoose have been trending for some weeks now, actually for the last few months. So there have been rumors circulating that Remy Ma cheated allegedly on Papoose.
Remy Ma and Papoose have shared a marriage that has lasted for an impressive 15 years, with nearly 2 decades together in total. Their enduring bond remained steadfast even during Remy's incarceration, demonstrating to the world that their love was truly authentic. However, recent rumors suggest that their fairy tale romance may be in jeopardy, with allegations of infidelity on the part of the femc causing turbulence in their relationship.
So there have been like photos released of them like out sitting down. They're not like intimate or anything like that, any of the photos or the videos.
It appears that some individuals who follow blogger Tasha K have become convinced that Remy Ma and Papoose are currently facing significant challenges in their relationship. During Tasha K's live stream on her YouTube channel Unwind with Tasha K, which took place on September 20th, 2023, the blogger revealed that she had previously informed her followers of allegations that Remy had cheated on Papoose with a fellow battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain.
I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy.
Tasha K also provided evidence to support her claims, including photographs showing Remy and Easy together during a meal, as well as a video clip from a battle rap event where rapper Geechee Gotti alluded to the alleged affair while both Remy and Easy were present.
This little boy works for her. He is trying to get a come up in rap. Remy Ma and Papoose were supposed to own this company together.
Tasha K went on to say that she received a call on the day when Papoose confronted and physically confronted the other individual. According to her sources, this situation had apparently been ongoing for several months. She said, "I got a call the other day. Papoose ran up on that little boy and beat his ass." This has been going on, according to sources, for months. However, it's worth noting that during Tasha K's live stream, she restarted the battle rap clip from the beginning. And in that clip, Geechee Gotti alluded to the absence of Papoose at the rap battle. This absence was suggested to be a result of an altercation between Papoose and Easy, further adding to the speculation and rumors surrounding their relationship.
And Remy Ma honestly feels, and I think that's why she wearing all that little girl clothing and like.
In a Twitter post made in June 2023, Remy Ma refuted the rumors about a physical altercation between Easy and Pap. "I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all of the opponents," Remy said of the rap battle between Easy and Geechee. "I tried, and can y'all please stop with the Easy and Pap lies?" Social media has a knack for holding on to a narrative with unwavering tenacity. Despite Remy's insistence that the rumors are baseless and Pap's decision to remain silent on the matter, many social media users continue to embrace the gossip. One person wrote, "Man, this probably would have happened sooner than later. The fact she got booked saved their relationship a little. I feel like she felt obligated and owed him for holding her down and everything else she did." Another one added, "This hits hard. Papoose is a real definition of a good man. Like he's the reason for black love. Papoose, please keep your head up. I hope she loses him how she got him." Many individuals are under the impression that both Papoose's personal and professional lives are teetering on the brink of chaos. What has left them particularly astounded is the emergence of reports suggesting that Papoose is contemplating retirement from the world of rap. If these reports indeed hold true, it would undoubtedly constitute a significant loss for the music industry.